What's Alabama's offense going to look like here in 2025? Last year, I think he got kind of a diet version of what it's going to look like, but Ryan Grubb now enters the fold as your OC. He's pretty much been the Batman to Kalen DeBoer's Batman throughout his coaching career. So it'll look similar to last year, but I think in a lot of ways it'll be revamped and revitalized here in this upcoming season. So we'll break it down right now, talk a little bit of ball. Before we do that, Alabama fans, make sure you are subscribed to the On3 YouTube channel. When you do that, yeah, it helps us feel good about ourselves and the numbers look good, but when you do that, it lets us know what kind of content you want to see. So if you want to see more Bama content, Bama fans, subscribe, and we will operate accordingly. Also, follow me on the socials, Instagram, Twitter, at J.D. PicKell. Get at me there with whatever you want on this channel. So simply put, in 2025, the Bama offense to me is going to be an aggressive vertical offense. Now, I use that phrasing because a lot of times you lump what Kalen DeBoer has been in his past into like the air raid tree. I don't think it's that. Like historically, he's thrown the ball 40 times a game is kind of what he did at Fresno State and Washington, but that almost dismisses the different components of this offense that make it what it is. Like Ryan Grubb at Washington, to me, is the best sample size to go back to with how they want to run this offense. That offense made it a point to challenge defenses vertically all of the time. Like Michael Penix Jr. had one of the best like depth target averages when he came out of the draft that past season. So what they do is they try to spread you out, both formationally and with how they do a lot of window dressing, and they try to make you thin as a defense across the board. Like they try to make it isolation, man-on-man. If they get you in man coverage, they are taking a shot. Whether that's Ryan Williams, whether that's Isaiah Horton, that is the look they want. If they don't take a shot early, they're going to come back to it and make sure they make you pay on the back end. So like I said, a lot of different formations, a lot of wide formations to the sense where they got you, not necessarily how Tennessee does, where they got you all the way out to the tick marks on the sideline, but they're going to make sure that you don't have a lot of extra help around you when it comes to what your secondary and your linebackers are doing. So again, what that does, the whole point in them doing that is to get matchups they like, to exploit them, and to take you vertical. Also, you'll notice, I think this upcoming season, maybe even more than last season, you're going to see a lot of pre-snap movement. And everyone in America does pre-snap movement, right? You hear a lot about, the jet sweep motions and the eye candy, all that. That's not unique to Ryan Grubb's offense, but they're going to do a lot of that, I think, more effectively because of how they're going to run the football here in 2025. Like you think about the Washington offense in 2023 that played for a national championship. Everyone thinks about Rome Odunze and Michael Penix Jr. and like all the NFL talent they had on the perimeter. But what made that thing hum, for my money, was the 1,000-yard rusher they had in Dylan Johnson. Like what Alabama's going to prioritize here in 2025 is downhill running. They're going to pull the guard. They're going to pull the tackle, hit you with truck, counter power, whatever it looks like. They're going to make sure they're getting north and south vertically. They're not going to do a whole lot of, we're going to run stretch and try to make you circle the defense every single time. They'll have that, but a lot of it is going to be we're getting downhill, elephants on parade coming at you, and when we do that with window dressing, your linebackers are going to start to get a little antsy, start to cheat. When that happens, then we start to hit over the top, and it's a lot of points being scored in Bryant-Denny any given Saturday. So going back to what I was saying here, a lot of this is based on attacking all areas of the field. So in addition to having their running backs be guys getting downhill, they also want to have them involved in the pass game a lot. You saw that a lot at Washington, and what that does, it just forces your linebackers to be honest. It forces them to have to play in coverage. So when that happens, kind of sensing a theme here, creates more space for your weapons to get downfield, create big plays, and the vibes are immaculate at that point in time in Tuscaloosa. And that's, to me, what makes this offense different than an air raid offense. Like, you throw the ball a lot, maybe not as much as an air raid, but 40 times a game throughout the course of Kalen DeBoer's last couple of stops, that lends itself to an air raid label. But they're able to downshift, I think, at a really effective rate. Like, if the air raid in a lot of ways gets itself in trouble as an offense when you have to slow the game down, call it a 4-minute offense. You're up by 10 points or a touchdown. You got the ball. You got to take the air out of the football. Air raid offenses aren't great at doing that. Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb together, they're able to play that style of ball. I talk about the run game. That's one part of it. But also, the air raid also gets in trouble when you try to take away the deep play. Like, guys just give you soft coverage, and they make sure, okay, if you want to beat us, you got to dink and dunk down the field. I mean, Washington, multiple times under Kalen DeBoer in that 2023 season, did that really effectively. You play soft coverage. Okay, cool. Take what the defense gives you. Can't go broke getting paid. we'll move the chains, and we'll just do what we do all the way down the field and make you pay. That's kind of, in my opinion, why Alabama wasn't able to run this offense super effectively a year ago. You didn't have anything consistent at quarterback. And that's not knocking Jalen Milroe. I hope he kills it in the NFL, dude. If you watch this show, we thought this would be awesome. We thought Jalen Milroe would be a Heisman finalist from Alabama. Was not the case by any stretch of the imagination. Why? Because the mold of Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb's offense requires your quarterback to consistently make layups and hit the open throws. Not something Jalen Milroe was awesome at. In addition to that, the offense really starts to get exciting when you hit those downfield throws. Also something Jalen Milroe was extremely limited at. So to go back to my whole point in this, the offense gets running when you have a running back that can make something happen in the pass game, tight ends that can eat over the middle, and a quarterback that can hit the open throws downfield. I'm not worried about the wide receivers. I think they have what they need to make this whole thing go. But those key ingredients will, to me, determine if Alabama is a team that ends up in the college football playoff, or if they have another year like last year where some flashes, some good showings to beat some good teams, but they end up ultimately falling just short on Selection Sunday. So it all comes back to, will you have a guy at quarterback? I think you will, but I need to see it. Like, I have confidence that it's going to be, 85 and sunny here in Nashville tomorrow because it's April. Vibes are immaculate here in April. But I still need to see it. I still need to wake up tomorrow morning, see the sun poking out, walk outside, feel that fresh breeze, and say, okay, we can wear shorts again today. And I walk outside, we got rain clouds, and okay, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious before I throw on the shorts and the t-shirt. Maybe I'll go rain jacket or something like that. So for Alabama, same point. Need to see something at quarterback those first weeks of the season to make me feel like they're going to be able to achieve their standard, which is, of course, college football playoff, SEC titles, and national titles, ultimately in Tuscaloosa. So we'll lock in for it. Talk a little ball on this channel. Let us know if you like it. Let us know if you want to see more of it. The best way to do that, by subscribing to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll keep this party rolling, and we will see y'all next time.